Hi there, welcome back. My name is Donovan Francis. I'm a Canadian immigration lawyer at GOOSELAW Immigration, where we help businesses with their employees' work permit applications. We help families and we help individuals as well as international students and save them from having to deal with all of the legal hassle surrounding these types of applications. In this video, I wanted to speak to persons whose Canadian work permit applications may have been refused. When an application is submitted to the immigration authorities, there's no guarantee that the application is going to be approved. And if and when an application is refused, you will want to know beforehand, before making a decision on how to move forward, you will want to be clear on what the real reasons for the refusal were. Okay? Now, when an application is refused, the immigration authorities provide you with a refusal letter, okay? And contained in that letter would be generic explanations, generic reasons for the refusal. However, those reasons are not typically detailed and are definitely not specific to your application. So does that mean that you are not able to see the officer's detailed notes on the reasons behind your work permit refusal? Well, no, you absolutely can see the actual notes behind the refusal, and that was not always the case. But for a case in Canada's courts, some years ago, a case called R.V. Baker, in which a woman who was submitting an immigration application had her application refused, and the immigration officer refused to provide her with reasons for the decision. And the Supreme Court of Canada concluded that it is procedurally unfair to be making a decision, a negative decision about somebody, and not allowing them an opportunity to see the reasons for the refusal. And so therefore it has become law, mandatory, that where there are these kinds of decisions, whether favorable or unfavorable, the notes, there are going to be detailed notes, there needs to be detailed notes, and these detailed notes can be accessed by the applicant. So in your case, you would likely be accessing this by filing an ATIP, access to information and privacy request, it's called ATIP. And this would allow you to get the actual reasons that the officer would have written as to why your work permit application was refused. Okay? And it is only after getting these reasons that you can really have a sense of what was on the officer's mind at the time the application was refused, and as a result of that, figure out how is the best way to move forward. That information will guide you in determining whether or not you need to refile your work permit application, or if it's a matter of seeking a reconsideration, which is not a refile and it's not an appeal. It's merely something saying, you know what, I'd like another officer to have a second look at this because I believe the first officer overlooked something in the application. Or you may even decide that your work permit, your refused work permit application, or the application of your employee is something that you may want to challenge before the courts, right? This is uncommon, but it's an option to challenge a decision in what's called a judicial review, where that approach is being contemplated. Then there's going to be the matter of timing. How much timing is there? Typically persons applying from outside Canada have 60 days within which to submit this application. So how much time is left in those 60 days? That would be one of the considerations. But the bottom line here is that if you have a work permit application that has been refused, your first step is to try to get the detailed notes on why the application was refused, then have a clear understanding of what those reasons are, and then based on that, chart a path forward as to how to effectively get that work permit approved following the initial refusal. All right? So I hope you found value from this. As always, please like this video so others will see more videos like this. Subscribe to our channel so you'll be notified the next time we publish a video. And check us out on our website at go.gooselaw.com. Thanks. See you again.